Okay, here's one for you. House piano, classic house piano. See, the thing is, back in the olden days, the people who made dance music, pretty much most of them had no clue about music theory at all. A lot of them didn't play, etc., etc. But the sound, the classic house piano sound, comes from sampling a chord and playing it up and down the keys from a sampler, and that's a completely different sound to actually playing a chord progression with your, like playing real chords. Okay, so we can do that really easy in Logic with Alchemy, because Alchemy will allow us to play a sample up and down different pitches, and it doesn't speed up or slow down, it just changes pitch. Obviously, like back in the old days when people started doing this technique, samplers did pitch the sample up and down, but also speed it up and slow down if you went up or down pitch. So the stabs of the piano tend to be quite short in house, right? But it's that sound of a sampled chord being re-triggered at different pitches that is the key to a classic house old school piano sound. So let's do it. I'll show you. Okay, I've got a pop piano here. Yeah. I don't play. But what we do is we put the old chord trigger on. The chord trigger, right? And you can make your own chords, obviously, but this chord trigger, if you just go with the straight record defaults, you get this. You get that chord, whatever it is. It's C minor, so that's one. So it's a minor third up from C, that minor third, and then that is, so there's the root. 1, 2, 3, minor third, then 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's a minor with at the top that note, which is, what is that? Is that a seventh, a minor 7? Sounds something like that. Anyway, that's the chord you get when this is in default. But there are other voicings. Look, multi. You've got blues right hand, diatonic right hand, jazz right hand, jazz ballad right hand, pop right hand. These all give a different chord variation, but this is just the default one, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to record that one chord. I'm just hitting one key, the C, right? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it, right? And there's the note. Let's quantize it on the money. There you go. Right, now we'll bounce that in place. Bounce in place to audio. Boom. There it is. There's our piece of audio, which will be in our project media. Okay, mute that piano track. It's muted the region when it bounced it anyway, but okay. Now we'll make a new track and put Alchemy on it, software instrument. And we'll put on here Alchemy, and after it I'm just going to put a compressor to, come here. I'm going to put a compressor on there just to bring the level up. Bam, like that. Okay. So that's Alchemy. So we go File, Initialize Preset, and whether you're in Global, you see this A oscillator, the only one active with a sawtooth default wave in it, or in the detail for that oscillator, you see the same thing, but you see the shape of the waveform. Okay, go to the oscillator slot, whether you're in this detail or global view, and import audio. Okay, and then we drag in our piano, right? Switch this to sampler, highlight it, there it is, and import. Now, I haven't delved deep enough into Alchemy to understand why, but you go to details now and edit. It will not put the sample on the same key every time. It's put it on F0. I think it detects the pitch of what's coming in, and that's the root, F0. It doesn't always put it on C3 or C2 or whatever. Anyway, it must detect the pitch or something. But that's our root for the same, to play that chord back as it was played. F0. Okay. But there it is in the sampler now. And that's it. That's it, man. And all you do now is on your sampler track, you just go. Well, you just play something. So let's just play a rhythm and then we'll mess with the notes afterwards. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. I messed that up completely. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. Select the whole lot. Quantize. Boom. And there. Mute that though, because you'll be going, why is the first piano strike louder? And it's because that one is still playing. It'll drive you mad looking in the notes going, well, why is that first one louder? It's this still playing. Mute that. Right, there you go. Look. Now I play, the sample's quite short. Not that long, so I'm not. If you want a longer sample, then the original note, make it longer, right? This is quite a short one. These all the same velocity. Boom, select, function, MIDI transform, fixed velocity. They're already highlighted. Operate. Now they're all the same velocity and you can bring them all up the same. There you go. Yeah, and then you just make up your chord thing. Whatever you like, you know. And that's and that is the sound of classic house piano. That's why it sounds the way it sounds, because it's not chords being played, it's one chord sample being played at different pitches, and it's a totally different sound, man. Totally different sound. That is that sound. Okay, there's one. Let's do another one. Pop piano, there it is. Unmute that. Mute. Let's turn that off. So let's go with a different chord. Get the chord trigger. And this time let's go with... they don't all work, that's the point. Or sometimes a chord that you play and then sample will only play back on certain keys. It'll be minor, and you can only use minor, whatever, you know. Let's try songwriter right hand, which gives us this from that single note. That's very major, right? So let's see what else we've got. What about this jazz ballad right hand? Oh, yes, guy. Let's just make that a little bit longer. Oh, that's beautiful. Let's bounce that in place. Boom. There it is. There it is. And let's load that into a fresh Alchemy. New track. Use that. Fresh track, a fresh Alchemy. File, initialize preset. Go to the oscillator, import audio. There's our new bit of audio. Bring it in. Highlight. Oh, that's a lovely sound. Remember to switch this to sampler. That's to be highlighted and import. And now we got. Now this time it's put it on which key? Details for the oscillator. It's put it on C0. Okay, so now let's bring this stab pattern down. And let's see what we can do with this. Let me just put a compressor on there to bring the level up a bit. See it a bit better. Come on. Totally different sound, right, to this one. But this one, we got a different chord, so we can start on the original key, which was that, wasn't it? C. Wasn't that it? No, it was. Was it that? No, that's not right. Sorry, let me look at my alchemy again. Where is it? C0. C0, okay. Oh yeah, there we go. Right. So now there's nothing, you know, nothing to do with this. This is just done now. I mean, you can use the filter and stuff. You know, we'll do that in a bit. Just close that. So let's get something that works with this chord, with these notes. Why is it? Oh yeah, that's that opening chord playing there. I want this playing. Totally different sound to that one. It's a different chord voicing. So now you might go, well, I'll change the chords here. And it's a longer sample. The note lasted longer, so. And so on this one, you might do a repeating thing like this. I mean, man, that is that you getting it right? That is the sound of house piano, mate. It's a totally different sound. Actually, let's have it the other way around. Let's do it that way. That way around. I don't know if you can put what happens if you put chords in, because this sample is multi-timbral, polyphonic. Yes, that's epic. Oh, ouch. Ow. Yeah, something like, you know, you can do what you like, but I could put these up at. Yeah, no, so. Yeah, that works. I mean, just find it, you know. So that's down 1, 2, 3. So yeah. Then oh, I didn't copy. Hang on. So if you bring these down, they're going to be one below that. Oh yes, mate. Do you know what I'm saying? It's, let's lower the velocity of those upper ones. You know what I mean? And that is, there you go, that's the sound of house piano. Like, if you've ever wondered why your house piano doesn't sound like the ones on the tracks, it's like you're playing the chords, you're like, well, why doesn't mine sound the same? There's something about those chords that is different to what I'm playing the damn chords, but it don't sound the same. That's why, because people who started making dance music usually didn't know anything about music theory. They probably didn't even play a keyboard or something. You just sampled things in, you know, a chord from a record, from a bit of vinyl into a sampler, and just triggered the thing out the other side, you know. And yeah, man, that is, oh, love that. So what if we got all these lower notes and brought them up an octave? Oh, it doesn't sound the same, does it? So, you know, it doesn't always work. You just fiddle around and find what works. Let's go back to just single triggers. Let's do one more. Go back to our piano here. Unmute that region, and let's try a different chord trigger. Let's try, that was jazz ballad right hand. Let's try jazz standard right hand. Ooh, let's go low. Oh, no, not mute. What are you doing, you nitwit? It's a bit higher up, isn't it? Raspberry. That's quite a nice chord. That one's good. And yeah, that one. Let's have that. Let's bounce that in place. Yeah, it's a bit high up in pitch, but that's because that's the range for this. We can play it an octave down in the sampler or wherever we want. Bounce in place. Boom shakalak. There it is. Mute that. Let's make a new alchemy track. This is fun, which is what it should be, man. You're just focusing on the rhythm and all that stuff, not faffing around with music theory. Oh, I don't know music theory. Don't. Too bad. Then do this. Okay. The advanced file, initialize preset, and go to the oscillator again, either in global or in just that oscillator. Import audio. Bring it in. Boom. Sampler. Import. There it is. Oh, Oh, listen to that. That's got that, I don't know what they call that in music, but it's got that openness. It's quite soft as well, is it? There's no filter on it or something, is there? What the hell? No. Well, it sounds quite soft. Anyway, let's bring these notes down. This rhythmic pattern. Ba-da-bum. There we go. Okay, it's way too low. Sure. Let's get rid of that. Bring these up. I mean, that works, but yeah, I quite like that. Let me see if I can play that in actually. What was it again? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's just got my notes, and then you can focus on the rhythm. Quantize it. Come on. And then, you know, once, oh yeah, let's put the old compress on the spring. And then, obviously, once you've got that thing going, you've got your... I don't know if we could we at the start of that assign to the, I don't know if this will work, sequencer, give it some depth. Don't know if this is going to work to re-trigger. 16th, 11/16. No. Nah, it's not. Alright, let's do the bumble master volume. Let's have that also going to the sequence. So I don't know if this will stagger it with some depth. Yeah, so that's just doing little 16ths da, 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 on the notes. You know, whatever you like. I mean, it's just a bit of faff, really, isn't it? Let's turn that off. But anyway, that's it. And it's a completely different... Is it not? It's a completely different sound. There's 3 I just knocked up. I don't play piano, but there you go. There's another one. Yeah, let's go back to this one because it's a bit high up. Let's try it lower. Yeah. Yeah, I like it better like that. So that's that one. And then there's this one. And we got the option to bring in those upper notes to do chords. Chords of the chords, haha, so to speak. And this one. Again, I might like to hear that. Anyway, you getting it? That's it, mate. That is the secret of house piano. Why it sounds the way it sounds. That's how to do it really, really easy in Alchemy. It's a lot bloody easier than doing that. Oh, that bloody EXS24. Alchemy's so simple. Drop the bugger in, and wherever you play it. Do you know what I mean? It's, oh my god, that's like whatever. You can, you know, make the note a bit longer, and those will last longer. Yeah, mate, I'm telling you, house piano. That's why it sounds the way it sounds, and it's just so easy to just drag and drop it into Alchemy, and off you go, mate. Okay, hope that's useful. See ya.